Okay. Welcome back to Case Closed Anime Review. Episode number, if I can get the thing up here. Okay, I can do this one here. This is episode number 232. Yep. Now, with this particular episode, we're discussing episode 1122, Stakeout 3. And unlike the last Stakeout one they did, I at least gotta appreciate this for this one. It does not open with the same exact... It feels as though with the last one, it felt as though they just took that first script and just changed a few things and called it Stakeout 2. This one is a little different. We start off with Takagi and Keba at a crime scene. See a woman dead. And there's like a stamp card. And then we see him sneaking out of a cafe. Now, one thing is missing here. What the heck was used to kill her? That's one thing this episode is not accomplished. Like, they'll bring up how the heck she was killed. It's like, oh, there's blood everywhere. Was she hit by something? Never explained because it's a plot point never brought up in the episode. And because, like the first two, the detective boys are here. And just, you see Genta, Micho, and Anami eating sweets. Oh, at this cafe, and apparently this murder has a witness. A woman in her mid-50s, wearing a tracksuit, basically running to this park, which apparently the only way to access this park is from one road, which seems impossible. I've never heard of a park where apparently there's only one road to it. Like, you would think, basically, there'd be more than one road. Nope. One road for this one small park. Now, this may be like this in Japan, but it's not like that here. There's a lot more roads than just frickin' one. This one small road, and it's no street lights? That makes no frickin' sense at all. And the fact this woman is nearsighted, well, actually she can't see close up, but she can see far away, which makes me think she needs glasses. Or at least she needs nearsight glasses, mostly. And so they spend the whole episode just watching this cafe. They expect, oh, there's one person forgot a card. Nope. And then they expect at least two different people. One guy who turns out he was there because he thought his wife was cheating on him at this cafe. I'm like, I highly doubt you're coming to a good cafe just to have an affair. This made no frickin' sense at all. And the second guy I thought is some guy that the woman 50s likes and she ran away. And it turns out that the person who did this was the chef of the restaurant. Yes. And then he said stuff that they never went public about. The stamp card thing, the fact about the dark road. I'm like, this guy is a complete idiot. And Conan points out, though, those things you said, those were never informed to the public at all. Like the stamp card thing, the only people who knew about that was the two police officers, was Takagi Keba, the owner, and everybody else here. That part was never released to the public, so how the heck would he know? Yeah, he was the one. And the reason why he killed her? Here's the thing. He fell for her and tried to confess his feeling for her, and she kept screaming. And the reasoning for it is that we have a strange guy in a deserted area saying something to her in front of someone she's never seen before. And he just kills her? Okay. First of which, you could just introduce yourself to her instead of just basically saying you're in love with her. A woman you never met, you've never spoken to her at all the whole time. Now, they do arrest him for the murder, and of course the episode ends with the the three still eating sweets by the end of the episode. I'm hoping Hami that's put on weight. I hope the God no. But yeah, this was a weak episode. I'm like, I appreciate though the first part was really good, and then like it falls apart due to the fact that this episode. Oh, by the way, guess what another thing is for a crime scene to have an episode? Having Maury and Conan just happen to walk by to this thing. That's usual trope with these Animal episodes. They just happen to be walking by, and sometimes Rand's with them. And in the case of this, it's like, excuse me. First of which, how the heck the kids even know they were doing this stakeout? Never revealed. And my gosh, I'd say probably this is the most lazy episode I have seen. It's like they basically just put this out there and merged with 5 or 6 other scripts with this one. That's what it seems like. And I'm like, what this episode could need is a fresh draft. Or something, because the writing was lazy. Probably by far the worst written episode I have ever seen. Like, the only good part of this episode is having the voice acting and the animation is the opening 2 minutes. After that, the episode just falls apart because we have to do a carbon copy of the Stakeout stuff. But in the case of the last one, this is what I do appreciate though, like I mentioned, that something different. They're like an apartment building. They're looking at a cafe. Now, I have never heard of a Stakeout any form fiction where they stock a freaking cafe. Can you think of any farm fiction does this? Not that I can think of. That's the first I've ever seen. This. Normally, they just stock someone's house or apartment, but a cafe over a stamp card. What a very weak premise. The premise of most of this episode is so terrible. It's like they needed another draft. It just seems as though like this was a last minute episode because presumably next episode, which by the way it's a canon episode, which I'm so happy about that. My guess is that episode was not ready yet, so they just had to basically just do an episode last minute. This episode was very last minute. At least the case of the previous episode, at least it had a pretty decent story. Though the ending was weird. But at least it was competent. This was incompetent. My God, this episode was terrible. Okay, so that's pretty much it particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit that like button. Next up is the Comic Corner is on the Blue Exorcist next, and I will get to that today. And this is something though. I already got 2 anime done. I had 3 left. So there's a strong possibility I could get done not only Blue Exorcist, but maybe even Martial Magic and Muscles. That might be interesting. But see you in the next video. Bye.